Hi, I'm Randolph Miller, and welcome to Bounce Around Charleston. We have a great show planned for you today. Grief counseling. Cynthia Washington Williams, professional counselor, will be here to talk about counseling is not a curse word. And then attorney Eduardo Curry will be here to talk about safety in the sanctuary and our churches need to be more secure. And to close out the show, music from a wonderful singer, Tamiko Ravenel. Okay, we're here on Bounce Around Charleston, and I'm so happy to have my guest here with me, Cynthia Washington Williams. Welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you so much, Randolph.
Okay, Cynthia Washington Williams, you are a professional counselor.
Correct.
And national certified.
That's correct.
With everything that's been going on within our communities, with the shootings, people need counseling.
Yes.
I heard you say something a week ago at a meeting that caught my attention, that counseling is not a curse word. Explain that.
Reverend Miller, the reason why I use that phrase, counseling is not a curse word, is because a lot of times in the community, even though it is something that is so essential, that can be of benefit to people, they shy away from it. Mm-hmm. They're afraid of it. Mm-hmm. They believe that it constitutes the fact that they're crazy. So even though they need the assistance, they won't seek it. Mm-hmm. And so my rationale for saying that counseling is not a curse word, if we could begin to uncover the benefits and really look at what it can do, especially on the heels of this trauma that we've experienced.
Emmanuel 9.
Emmanuel 9.
Okay, not just the immediate family.
Correct.
Let's look at the parishioners of that church.
Correct.
Their friends.
Yes.
And the people of that surrounding community. They could use counseling.
Exactly. On the heels of Emmanuel 9, there are a whole list of survivors. Like you said, the parishioners. Mm-hmm. What about the fellow employees? Other churches, families, friends, neighbors, the sorority members, the fraternity members. All of these people are survivors. What about the people who left the church that evening?
Okay.
Or who would have been there normally? Mm-hmm. Those are all survivors.
Okay. So, if one of these individuals walked into your office,
yes,
what would you say to them?
You mean what would I do?
Yeah, what would you do?
I would allow them to express everything that they're experiencing. Mm-hmm. The fear, the anguish, the anger, the rage, the anxiety, the sadness.
Everything that's going on the inside.
Everything that's going on the inside. Those who are survivors of homicide sometimes get shunned because there are not a lot of people in the community that can identify with what they're experiencing.
Wow.
Their lives are under reconstruction.
Okay.
Their lives are under reconstruction.
Okay. So after a person has come to your office, they've met with you, what are the benefits?
The benefits are, as I met with someone today, thank you for allowing me to openly express everything, the grief that's going on the inside, without judgment.
Because everything is not about grief counseling.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Because in talking to you earlier, I even understand that you counsel military families.
I do.
For the purpose of?
For the purpose of deployments and how their lives are totally under reconstruction at all times. Not being connected to their loved ones, having to always move.
I'm standing here talking to you, but I'm wondering what it could have been like to have been in that room that night. And with a few of them, they are survivors.
They are survivors.
Of that incident. And I'm standing here today with so many mixed emotions, wondering, how are they coping?
That concerns me. How are they coping? What are they doing Are they getting the support that they need? That concerns me greatly.
So when if these individuals are asked to come to see you, you could actually help them heal.
I can help them through the healing process. Counseling will not eradicate the pain.
Okay.
Because as a lady said today, I still have the pain. I'm still going to cry. And she did cry, which is great. Tears are great, are a great release. But the counseling will assist you through the grieving process.
You and I were in a workshop together not too long ago. One of the counselors there, she kept crying through the whole thing. Was that good?
Was it good that she was a speaker? Probably not, Reverend Miller.
Okay. I was sitting there wondering.
Right. But what probably happened with her is she was probably asked to speak. She probably was, it was obvious she was very overwhelmed.
Okay.
It was obvious that she was very overwhelmed and probably could use some counseling herself.
So counseling after a major crisis, we should all take into consideration that it's okay.
It is. Can we say that again? Counseling is not a curse word. It will help. It will help in the grieving process. It will help move you along in the grief map. Yes.
Yes, because I do notice now that even within the AME Church, we have set up sites. We are helping people, referring them where to go, because they need this to help them move on.
Correct.
Because as I noticed the church on Sunday mornings, the church is packed with people, and you would probably have thought that they would shy away, but they go there for the healing of the word.
People are hungry for healing.
People
are hungry for healing. And as I stated in Florence, I believe that the preached word plus the counseling is going to help people heal.
If someone needs to contact you, what do they need to do?
Please call me at 843-327-3775.
Say that again?
Again, 843-327-3775.
Okay, and here's the information. It's on our screen, and we need you to contact Cynthia Washington Williams. And again, I'm going to tell you, she is a licensed professional counselor and a national certified counselor right here in our community. And don't forget, you heard it here, counseling is not a curse word. Coming up next, Attorney Eduardo Curry to talk about safety in the sanctuary after this break.